Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's Washington going up against Venezuela. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch, 640.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Garcia fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And today's starting pitcher, Nolan McLean.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Acuna matched a homer in his last game.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. On the outside corner, it's 0-1. That clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ripped to right. Makes the catch, inning over. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Top of the second. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Alex Bregman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Rodriguez in his 11th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the air, right field, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a one-out double for the first hit of the game.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. With a pitch
fielder,
away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Roman Anthony now at the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Bregman leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This is Bryce Terang. 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Byron Buxton. Runner on the move. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers and 70.
Double steal. Pitch misses. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees out front here, 2-0. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
McClain back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Judge going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Laker.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Ezequiel Tovar will hit next. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Tovar with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Witt Jr.
Fouled off left side. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chourio sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off to the right. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. Two outs. Judge comes up empty there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground to the left. Tovar throws to first. Out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Abreu.
Inside, just missed. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Jackson Chourio up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton pulls it in on the run. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first.
Junior.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Terang, 1, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back.
Leading
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The other way, and he beats the shift into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Bregman in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground to short, could be 2. Tovar to second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, Roman Anthony. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, no waiting around right there.
Now
he was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 outs, runner at first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swung on, belted. Chorio raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here in Miami, bottom 4, now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one almost hit him.
The count's full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one.
Now
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel from back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Flied to right his first time. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to first. Could be two. Witt for one. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
Garrett Whitlock gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First pitch misses. And foul ball. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. We played four. The Yankees have the advantage, 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Rodriguez back to work. And that's outside. Terang, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground, right side. Arise takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop.
And down the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Now one missed
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Harper. He has, as they like to say, runner on the go. Yeah. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Fly ball to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So, man aboard. Here is Aaron Judge. Rodriguez throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Harper's back on a dive. And Judge spoils that one. Swings through that.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Ball, that's high.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
That's down and in. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Ezekiel Showball.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Got him swinging.
The left fielder, number
Next to hit,
52,
Wilyer Abreu. Doubled his first time up. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Center field, Buxton. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. A single his first time. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ryan Mata.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 2.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And he grounds one back up the middle, and he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. Two outs, base is empty. And now, Roman Anthony. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. And that drops in for a strike.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. David Bednar getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Jax warming up as well. Chourio tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. And that one in the air center field. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now.
Jr.
He's been a great free agent sign. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That's in there. And that's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the
Now
same
batting,
page right now.
the third baseman.
Here's the
Michael
third baseman, Michael Garcia. He is struck out, and he is walked. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Luis Arias
The
getting
first
ready
baseman,
to
number
hit.
6,
Arias enters the day among the league
fire.
leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 quick outs.
0-1.
Needed to get that third one. Wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now here is Eugenio Suarez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's going to be Bryce Terang. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll pull into second safely.
The batter.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edward Bizardo up and loosening in the pen. Guzman getting cranked up as well. Inside move to second. Terang back in on a dive. Man at second.
That's ball 3.
And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Perez hauls it in, and there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Here's Bryce Harper.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one fouled off. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close. Terang, the runner at third. Buxton at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard hit, right side. Torres fires over to first. And that is the inning. So they strand a pair. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees out front, 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
For Venezuela, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in the dirt. 1-0. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So 2 down now, and here is Wilyer Abreu. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one the other way. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to
Now
keep the line moving for the next guy. So
Salvador.
an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Perez stands in now and watches strike one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. And that one upstairs, ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. David Bednar won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Griffin Jacks on the pitch here.
Jack.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He rocketed that one out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's to third. Bregman to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Angel Serpa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Schwarber in the box now, takes strike 1. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next, Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Butto, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Just missed. Roman Anthony in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And the tying run is on base.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Pete Crow Armstrong. One down. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Now snap throw to first. And he's back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the go. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And the batter now, Will Smith. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And now 1-2. And that's outside. That just misses, and the count's full. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Angel Serpa departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jose Butto.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
To the right side. Torres over to first. That's out number 3. Now into the ball game on defense, Ernie Clement. He's the new third baseman.
Ernie Clement.
Well, one-run game. Luis Arias digs in now, known for his late inning heroics.
Arias.
Jax back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Jax, a 6'2" righty, 195 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. And gone. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-3.
He just spunk this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griffin Jax done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Gabe Spire taking over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled away.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed.
Outside.
Movement in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And there's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the ninth, and now Byron Buxton.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Fouled off. He was late.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped into left center, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering, and it just misses. Tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball, that's out.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off down the right side. Out to short. Over to Torres. And they turn the double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. This could end it. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.